Hi there. Hello there, everybody. Now, over February, I read this amazing book called Heir of Fire. I read the first 2 books. If you want to go check out my reviews and discussions, I'll leave links to them here. Go and click on them now, because I'm going into the synopsis of this book. If you haven't read the first 2 books, it's going to spoil you. So go on, click away now. Okay, I love this book as I've loved the first 2 books. I love this series, I love these characters, I love the world, I love everything about this series. And the 3rd book just, I thought it couldn't get any better, and it just did. It's a completely new adventure, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't. It took me a while to read. It took me about just less than a month to actually read it, because it's just so gloriously long, and there were a few boring parts and a few repetitive parts, but I still loved it. Look at the smile on my face. It's just brilliant. I don't know how to describe it. I'm going to tell you what it's about. So the synopsis is that the main character, Selena, is now on a different continent. She is in Wendelin, and she's been sent there by the king of Adelan to kill the royal family in Wendelin. And of course, Selena being Selena, she doesn't really like killing people, innocent people, to be an assassin, even though she's an assassin. So of course she's not going to do that, but instead she's found the Queen of the Fays, the Queen of the Fairies Fays, who happens, I don't know what to tell you now, who happens to be her auntie and is a complete bitch. At the same time, Kale and Dorian are back in the capital in Rifthold. Kale's found out who Selena really is, and he's trying to find out more about her, because he really does care for her, and he does like her, and he's trying to keep her identity a secret. At the same time, in Rifthold, we have Dorian, and Dorian has magic now, and has a little love story with one of the doctors or healers in the castle, and it's really cute. It's just like, oh, it's so cute. And it's all about him trying to control his magic, because if anyone found out he had magic, then they'd execute him, even if he is the prince. At the same time, in a different part of this world, we have this witch called Manon. I think her name's Manon. And the witches and all the witches, before there was no magic, they used to fly around on broomsticks, and because when magic disappeared, they couldn't do that anymore, so the king gave them an opportunity to fly again on these dragons called wyverns, and it's about her perspective and what's going on while they are training these dragons to fly and go to war and all that jazz. I think that's all I can tell you for the non-spoiler part. If you haven't read this book, go away now, because I really don't want to spoil you on this glorious book, and I want you to enjoy it the way I did, because it was just so good. Yeah, so go away now, and if you have read the book, stay tuned, because we're going to go into the spoiler section, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye, spoiler people! Okay, so we have this new character called Manon, and she is an evil witch. I think it's the Blackbeak clan. It's all about her trying to train these dragons. I said this in my last R&D, that I noticed that the king said something about he needs riders for these wyverns. I think that's what they're called. And I picked that up. And now we got to see what these wyverns are. And I was like, yeah, I called it. And while I was reading her sections, I was like, I don't really care. I don't care about these dragons or these witches. I want to know what's happening to Selena and Gwendolyn or Kale and Dorian. I don't care. Go away. No one wants you here. Okay? Bye. And then I thought it was very much like How to Train Your Dragon, you know, when she falls down into the pit when they're selecting their dragons, and the big evil dragon Titus, I think its name was like gonna kill her and eat her alive. What? And then there was this other what was its name again? Oh my god, can't remember. The bait dragon saved her life, and at that moment I was like, oh my god, this is How to Train Your Dragon, when he's like put his hands up to the dragon's nose and he's like, it's okay, I won't hurt you, and she's like, you're mine now. And I love the bit where they're going to get the spider's web silk, and it's really cold, and he has his wing around her to keep her warm. I was like, this is How to Train Your Dragon! Oh my god! And I can just picture like Hiccup and Toothless as Manon and her dragon, and they're like kick-ass and the tail and everything. I was like, okay, this is right. I did think her character development from the beginning of the book to the end of the book, because they say that witches are born with no souls or no hearts, and we all know that's not true by the end of this book, because she obviously has this deep connection with her dragon, and she's growing to, and the way she saved that person, we're seeing a lot of similarity between Manon and Selena, because you know Selena in the first book saves Nox from falling, and then Manon saves one of the other witches from falling because the dragon, the witch who nearly died dragon was called Keely, and that's my name, and I was like, wow, I'm going to die. Yeah, so I thought the character development in Manon was really cool, the way she was growing to love everyone and trust, and it was really cute. At the same time, we have Dorian falling in love with this doctor healer called Sorsha, and I thought it was really cute, because I was like, yes, then that means that Selena and Dorian won't get together, because I don't really... Team Kale! I was like, yeah, Dorian's gonna be happy, because I love Dorian. He's such a cute character. I think he's one of my favourite characters. And I just want him to be happy, because, you know, he's got this magic and he's trying to hide it from his dad, and then he's fallen in love with this normal girl, and I was like, oh, so cute. I just want them to be happy. And of course the king kills her, chops off her head. I was really angry at that bit. Like, I threw my Kindle all like across the room because I was so angry. I was like, for fuck's sake, king, what are you doing? Leave your poor son alone. But we also got to see Kale and Rifold. We got to see a lot of Selena's cousin, Adion. Kale and Adion were having a little bromance going on. Of course I thought Adion at first was just an arsehole, and he'd fallen for the king's powers with the ring, but he had a fake ring, which I thought was really clever. But at the end I really did like him, and when he got arrested at the end and they were gonna like execute him, I was like, no, because I just want them to be reunited, you know, just at least once, just together, and that didn't happen yet. I'm waiting for Queen of Shadows. So we're gonna go on to Selena, and now Selena is she needs to learn how to use her powers, because Maeve tells her to. And then we have Rowan, and I'm like, whew, Rowan is I like Rowan. I got a little crush on Rowan, I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty cool, I like him. And the way he turns into like a bird. I thought their relationship, not relationship, but like their connection was really cute, and the way that they're sort of like parabitey at the end. Those skinwalker things were pretty creepy. Like, I just imagined, you know, like the things in Lord of the Rings that stab Frodo. I just imagined them, but like running really fast, and it was freaking me out. And the way he was like, Rowan was like, you better shift now, or you're gonna die. and then she jumped off the cliff and went and shifted. And she was like, "Surprise, motherfucker!" And they went. I love her with these powers. So cool. The way she can like make nice fire and go. And I love that Rowan. At the beginning, I thought he was such an arsehole. I was like, so just go away, okay? No one likes you. And then towards the middle of the book, I was like, oh, Rowan, I love you. The way that she is now, Faye, just makes the whole book series a lot more broader with adventures and stories. And I love how this one had more different perspectives. At the end, when they all got arrested, I was like, shit is about to go down. And then Dorian has the black collar thing. Whatever these rings are, he's got one on his neck. So is he now going to be a skinwalker? Is that what they were called? Or is he just going to be a little king minion like all the other ones? And we find out how magic actually disappeared, because I didn't really understand how you could just make magic disappear. And then it was something to do with a triangle with all these things. And I looked on the map and I measured it and everything. It was really cool. Let me show you. I'll be back. Okay, I couldn't find a ruler, but if you look at the map, right, in the book, okay, right? So one of the towers is here in Riphold, and you've got like a black box there. Can you see it? And then one of the other towers is here in, I can't say that word. And then another tower is, where is it? In Knoll, there. And I got a ruler, and I actually measured the distance between there and there and there, because they said in the book it's an equilateral triangle between the three towers, and it is! It is an actual equilateral triangle in the book. I dare you, go and get a ruler, get your book and measure it, because it is like, that is called detail, my friends. Detail. What I didn't really understand is Selena was meant to go and kill the royal family in Wendelin, and she didn't do that, but yet she's going back home to Riphold. And did the king know it was actually Aelin the whole time when it was Selena? Did he know that, or did he not? Because if he did know, he surely would have just killed her already, and he wouldn't actually let him live in the castle. And what I'm most looking forward to in Queen of Shadows is if Selena and Aegon meet, their reunion. That would be so cute. I'm so looking forward to Queen of Shadows. Trust me, it's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's not. We don't have to wait too long. It's on September 1st of this year, which is okay. I'm looking forward to it. I will see you there. So, what did you guys think of this book? Because I thought it was awesome. Please comment what you thought of the book, and I will see you very soon. Bye!